In this video we're going to look at plotting linear functions. What you should have looked at before this video is how to generate coordinates for a linear graph. So if you haven't already, do look at that video. So in our first example, we have got y is equal to 2x minus 2. So the first thing we do is complete this table. So we'll always start at 0, and we need to do first 2 multiplied by 0, take away 2, which is minus 2. The next one is going to be 2 multiplied by 1, take away 2, which is 0. And the rest I'm going to do very quickly, so if you've lost in this, do make sure you watch that other video, as I said. So we're going up in 2's every time here, so that's going to be 2, 4. And we need to go down 2 if we're going the opposite direction. So that'll be minus 4, minus 6, and minus 8. Now the next bit, to plot a straight line, which is what we're going to do here, we need 3 coordinates. Not 2, not 1, not any more than that. We use 3 coordinates. We're going to plot them on there to create our straight line. So pick any 3 coordinates you wish, but I'm going to go with minus 3, minus 8. I'm going to go with, let's go with 0, minus 2. And let's do the far end one, which is 3, 4. So anytime you're plotting or drawing anything, make sure you're using a ruler and pencil. So in terms of these coordinates, we want minus 3, minus 8. So that's the x-axis, minus 3. And I need to go down to minus 8, which is here. So put a little x or a dot there. The next one is 2, 0. So here's my 0. I need to go to minus 2. So there's an x here. And then lastly 3, 4. So across the 3 on the x-axis up to 4 is here. So they're my 3 coordinates. Once I join them up now, it should make a straight line. If it doesn't make a straight line, then I've gone wrong somewhere. Either I'm plotting the coordinates or above here when I was doing my substitution. But this is a straight line. And what you also need to do is not stop there. Continue it on as much as you can. That line goes on and on to negative and positive infinity. Last bit, this line needs a name. And the name for that line is its function. Y equals 2x minus 2. There's no other name for that line. You go back to using the function as so. So let's have a look at one more. So I know I need to generate my coordinates from here, use 3 of them, plot them, and it should give me a straight line. So again, starting at 0, we have got 3 times 0 plus 1, which is, plus 2, which is a positive 2. Next we've got 3 times 1, add 2, so it's a 5. Hopefully you spot the pattern. I need to add 3 every time, so that's going to be an 8 and an 11. Take 3 away to go the opposite direction. Minus 1, minus 4, and minus 7. So I need a straight line. To draw a straight line, I just need 3 coordinates. So let's go with this end point, minus 3, minus 7. Go with 1 in the middle. Let's go with the 0, positive 2. And lastly, 3, 11. So, minus 3, minus 7. Minus 3 is here on the x-axis. I need to go down to minus 7, which is here. Next we've got 0, 2. So 0 is right here in the middle, up 2 is there. And then lastly 3, 11, which goes off my graph of actually. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to go back a little bit, and I'm going to use the 2, 8 instead. Just to make sure I get this right. So 2, 8 is here. join them up and hopefully it will give me that straight line. Again, make sure you're using ruler and pencil. So that's what my straight line looks like. Again, name it y equals this time 3x plus 2, and that's the solution done. What you will find with this one is that if I continued my graph up here, it would eventually come to that 311. But obviously my graph only came as far as 10, but at some stage it will go through that 311. Have a go at this one for yourselves. So generate your coordinates from the table. You need 3 of them to plot and draw a straight line. Pause the video now. Right, hopefully you had long enough on that and you've had some success with it. If you didn't get a straight line, then that's telling you you've gone wrong somewhere, so double check what you've done. We need to start at 0 as always, so we're going to do 2 times 0, take away 2, which is a minus 2. Stick with the positives, a lot easier, so 2 times 1, take away 2 is 0. The pattern is adding 2 every time, so this will be 2 and a 4. Let's just double check that one actually. If I did 2 times 3, I'd get 6. If I took away 2, I would get 4, so that looks correct. To go the opposite direction, we're going to take away 2, so minus 4, minus 6, and minus 8. 3 coordinates, so let's go with minus 3, minus 8. I'm going to go with 0, minus 2, and lastly 3, 4. It doesn't matter what 3 coordinates you use, provided you do stretch that line out as much as it can go then afterwards. So we have now got minus 3, minus 8, 0, minus 2, and lastly 3, 4. Extend that line as far as you can and name it y equals 2x minus 2, and that is how you plot a linear function. Thank you for watching.